This city is slipping. The shortcuts, the surrender, a people told that comfort is the same as living. They call themselves the Big Back Gang, selling the lie that giving up feels good. Not anymore. It is never too late to fight for yourself. Your strength starts the moment you believe it's there. They brought excuses. I brought a reckoning. Core Queen is here. Hey, kings and queens, I need you all to go out and purchase my book, Breaking the Cycle of Childhood Trauma. It is available right now in 46 audiobook stores on Amazon.com and on my website, thecorequeen.com/shop.
I had one wish, I can be there to spend more time with you. If I had one wish, shopping bags, popping tags, do it all for you, yeah. If I had one wish, I can make all of your dreams come true, yeah. If I had one wish, you would never sleeping all alone, I won't leave you lonely. And baby, you know that I'm busy. I be ripping and run the streets, I'm trying to get it. Gotta take care of my children. Baby mama, they just be tripping, they don't get it. And I know it ain't like I put you last, but it ain't the case. I be so busy grinding, trying to make a way. I hope you can understand, just be patient, babe. Oh girl, go ahead and set the date, let me know just the time and place that you wanna just rearrange for, so we can reunite. You got me so excited, give you everything you wish for. I had one wish.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's your girl, Dee Dee Leggett, aka The Core Queen. And we are back with another episode of the Core Queen Chat, episode 107 to be exact. And we have one of the best DJs on this side of the Mississippi, this side of the land, this side of the world, coming in on the show today, the one and the only DJ Scream. For those of you who don't know who DJ Scream is, obviously you've been living under a rock or somewhere crazy, I don't know. But I'm going to introduce him to the show before we bring him on. Today's guest is DJ Scream. He is an internationally recognized DJ, entrepreneur, media personality, and co-founder of Hoodrich Entertainment. For over 20 years, he has been a driving force in hip-hop culture, helping launch and elevate the careers of artists such as Chainz, Gucci Mane, Plies, Young Jeezy, Juicy J, and many more through his influential mixtapes, radio platforms, and industry relationships. Known for breaking new talent before the rest of the world catches on, DJ Scream built his reputation through Hoodrich Radio on Sirius XM and Atlanta's Hot 107.9. Today, he continues to shape the culture as the co-host of the Big Facts podcast, one of the most respected and influential podcasts in hip-hop, featuring candid conversations with some of the biggest names in music, business, sports, and entertainment. A BET Hip Hop Awards DJ of the Year nominee, and one of MTV's top DJs of the year, DJ Scream's impact extends far beyond the turntables. Y'all, please help me welcome to the show, the one and only DJ Scream.
What up? Peace, everybody. What's the word?
Welcome. Okay, Atlanta's in the building.
Yeah, most definitely ATL. You know what it is. What's the word? How everybody feeling?
Oh, good. Just excited to have you on the show today. Been watching your show for a minute and just been getting some gems from y'all and getting my hood lingo up because y'all be in there going at it.
Big Facts, man. You know what it is. Big Facts is just one of those places where we just got an unapologetic and a safe place just to be yourself and speak your truth. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important.
Absolutely.
For any platform.
I agree. So you've spent more than 20 years shaping hip hop culture. What first inspired you to become a DJ, and when did you realize this would become your career?
Oh man, just being influenced by in the 90s, just seeing like the whole culture on TV. You know what I'm saying? Coming from Atlanta, it was kind of like if you're looking on TV, looking at Rap City, MTV, Yo MTV Raps and everything, it's just a dream. You don't never think that you're actually going to be on that TV screen or actually going to be a part of it. You're just dreaming, you know what I'm saying? I guess later on in my life, not that I'm very happy, you know what I'm saying, grateful for where I am, but I would have dreamed way bigger, you know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of those dreams came to pass. I just think that, man, hip hop culture and just black culture as a whole is just a gift, not
Mm,
only to us as a community, but to the world. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
It's a culture that brings so many people together. It's a culture that's helped so many people turn a negative into a positive, and just to be a part of it as I became a part of it and started to see I was a thing and a voice that people recognized and respected. I never take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I thank the Most High for, like, almost daily. So um, that's really the start of it. Just being in love with something, uh, wanting to be a part of it, and being blessed and fortunate enough to become a part of it.
Absolutely. And you said something big that I never even thought about. You said that you wish you would have dreamed bigger because all those dreams came to pass. And like we don't even think about that in the moment when we're in it and it's
Yep.
happening, like, oh, this is really the thing that I wanted and it's actually coming true. So yeah, maybe I need to dream bigger.
And I tell people, dream. The people that I think are crazy, like they all become that crazy. Like
Mm,
I always tell the story of, like, Mike Will was telling me, my partner shouts to Rip, and one day I'm gonna be doing beats. I'm gonna be in the studio with Dr. Dre, and we like, this man need medicine. Like, this man need help. You know what I'm saying? Then you look up and see the picture with him and Dr. Dre, like, yo, man, I need to dream bigger. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, Future being in the studio with Future and him, he used to be talking like, one day, man, I'm gonna be doing like arenas and festivals in a
Mm.
place I can't even pronounce. You know what I'm saying? And then when you look up and see it, it's like, but see, for me, I did dream too. I was like, I would tell my partners in the neighborhood, like, man, I can't be playing with y'all, running around doing little petty crimes. I'm gonna be the biggest DJ in America. You know what
Period.
I'm saying? And they'd be like, he need medicine. You know what I'm saying?
It was crazy.
So it get I won't turn, this is your production. I won't turn it into my motivational moment. But the power of the tongue is real, and people gotta
Mm.
understand that. Our youth has to know that, our elder people have to know that, everybody in between, every race, every nationality, every religion, the things that you speak, if you understand your frequency, you understand the power of that. That's why it's in the Bible, it's in the Quran, it's in the
Mhm.
Torah, it's in every religious scripture, because metaphysically and spiritually, there's a power in what we speak. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Listen, please say that because I agree 100%. I tell my son that all the time. Watch what you say to yourself and about yourself because your body hears you. If it really is listening, so those things come back to you, and you need to speak kindly to yourself. So, and people saying negative things, and they say, "Well, I'm just joking." No, your body can't tell whether you're joking or not. So these
Right.
things are very serious. You need to speak things to life and not to death. So I agree with you on that 100%.
Most definitely.
So before the awards, the radio shows, and the industry recognition, what was the biggest challenge you faced trying to establish yourself in the music business?
I tell this story, and it's not it is a sad story, but it's not something like where I deal with it well now.
Mhm.
While I was in college at Tuskegee, I lost my parents 6 months apart, both to natural causes.
Oh my
And I
goodness.
didn't understand why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't understand, like, everything that I was dreaming and wanted to do. Even they just had Mother's Day not too long ago. It's always like a bittersweet moment because it's like I've achieved a lot, but I wanted to enjoy these achievements with my parents. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So the hardest thing for me was trying to navigate that. I always tell people, don't take your parents for granted, being able to call mama or daddy or both, right? Because until you're in a situation where I got to figure it out, they left me with the best thing that any parent can leave anybody, which was pray. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And they used to say that, and of course, as a teenager, you just thinking like, pray, like, come on, man, like, there got to be something else more to it. But as you grow and you realize the power of prayer and the power of the tongue, I'm glad they left me with that. That's definitely always, I speak openly about it without like being sad and everything, because I know they're still
Mhm.
looking down on me. Uh, it's always been my biggest challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Trying not to get into the why. Very happy that everybody is able to spend time with their family and parents and everything. But for me, why? You know what I'm saying? At
Mm.
such a young age, I was 19. So I didn't get to spend any of my real adulthood years with, my parents. So
Mm.
coming into this industry, not having physical parents here in the flesh,
Mhm.
and being that I would say this is the toughest industry to be in to keep yourself and not lose yourself, that's where I pat myself on the back because I could still look at myself in the mirror. I haven't done anything to compromise myself, my integrity, or who I am, or my reputation. And that's why I pat myself on the back, and that's why I can smile, because I
Mhm.
know the most important thing for my parents would be, boy, don't get in that music industry and get like them weird folks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why you don't see me like at every function or party. It is like I'm a leader, I'm not a follower. You know what I'm saying? If I decide to do something, it's because I want to do it.
Mhm.
It's in my core, in my heart, and it's not a situation where I'm ever following anybody else. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I definitely commend you for even being able to navigate that, not even just with words, but with your actions, because a lot of people wouldn't even know how to, because like you said, that industry is, whew, it can be vicious
The
and it
toughest
eats
one.
people up. So for you to be able to do that without parents is super commendable. So
Crazy. And
big
I
up
want to
to you.
salute a strong support system like my sisters and cousins and aunts and close friends that I consider family, and other people's parents that stepped in to be like godparents and stuff. So I don't ever want to say it was just me, but
Right.
that all came from even then prayer and knowing who to trust, because just because they're not perfect either, like, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Everybody's flawed. So I have to always commend and salute anybody that took the time to, help me along that journey while I was going through that.
absolutely. Big ups to that. Look at that support. It's community. Community is so important. So important. Something we're kind of, I don't know. We still have that now, but I'm glad you did.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
need some
A
help out here.
whole nother podcast. Community, community podcast.
Ooh, man, we need some help. Father, help us, please. So you've helped elevate artists like Two Chainz, Gucci Man, Young Jeezy, Plies, and Juicy J. What do you typically see in an artist before the rest of the world catches on?
Authenticity. I
Mm.
always say that. I search for authenticity. People always think that I'm gonna say, I don't know what they think I'm gonna say, but I'm like, man, if you're authentic and true to yourself, you know why a lot of people respect me? If I go to the studio, it can be 50 naked women, 5 pounds of cocaine on trays, pills, and everything, and I'll walk straight through it and get to work.
Mm.
And people know that, like, man, hold on, man, scream here. It's time to work, bro. I've heard that. I can't count on two hands. Literally, like, hold on, scream this guy here, bro. It's time to work for real.
Uh-oh.
Like, your reputation precedes you. So I look for authenticity,
Mm.
man. Like, the things that you name those names. When I heard Plies talking, like the things he was talking about, uh, Future, Shawty Low, so many people I can name, Dolph, like the things that
Mm.
they were talking about was true to their identity and what they were going through, at least at the time. And a
Mhm.
lot of these brothers were trying to find a way to turn a negative into a positive, and were family people, family men who wanted to take care of their kids and their family, and they wanted to get out of what we consider, we always like brag on trap music, but trap, if you dig into the word trap, we know what it is, but you're kind of trapped. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trapped. Like if that's how you get your money, and you don't know any other way to get your money, or let's say because of our system, if you made prior mistakes and you can't go get your money legitimately, or it's
Mhm.
difficult to, you're trapped. So
Wow.
when I always looked at trap music and they say trap music, I'm honored to be a part of it, because the main reason I'm honored to be a part of it is because I helped some brothers escape that trap. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Ooh.
So, yeah, man, just authenticity, authenticity. The truth will set you free, and I feel like the truth and authenticity are family members. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Ooh, you just taught me something. Ooh,
it's
child.
just it's the truth, man. Be authentic. I always salute, like even Bank on the podcast. He's always like, we have our conversations like, they don't go in too hard. I said, you can't go too hard being yourself.
Lord, listen, we wouldn't be thinking something's wrong with him if he wasn't like that, because that's what we're
Yeah.
used to.
I'm being authentic. You know what I'm saying? And if I was trying to be somebody other than myself, if I went in the studio and picked up the coke and hit the blunt and start smacking women on the ass, and I'm a family man, I'm a whole husband. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman. I came here for business. You dig what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So be true to yourself, man. If you're a trapper, you're a street guy, be that. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? If you're even if you're a rapper, if you're the valedictorian of your high school class or college class, and you're a business person and you trade stocks and crypto, be that. It works.
Yeah.
Imagine J. Cole trying to be like Jeezy or Jeezy trying to be like J. Cole.
It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
Wouldn't work out.
No. And like you said, the authenticity, I think it helps with the longevity too, because we see a lot of newer artists will come and go. And I don't know if
Yeah.
they're being their authentic self
Yeah.
or they're just trying to mimic something they saw.
Yeah.
So see, that's why you DJ Scream and you know how to pick out the artists. 'Cause
I'm
you know
trying.
they
I try. I try. It's a gift and a blessing.
So looking back, was there a particular artist that you believed in early that everyone else overlooked?
Mm, I can't say that. Namely, a lot of people align myself with obviously like Shawty Lo D4L, Rest His Soul.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of knew what we had. Uh, Rest His Soul, Young Dolph. Like the first time I heard his voice, just voice. Oh, he got it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got to hear no more. He got it. You know what I'm saying? You just know somebody got it. We always knew Future was like special. He's like the special kid that in school is he's gonna be something. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So I can't say that. Have there been artists that may not have transcended and become as big as I thought that they should have or might have come? Oh yeah, plenty. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that ties to different markets and a lot of the brothers in the Carolinas and Alabama and other parts of Florida and Mississippi and all across the nation. They got a lot of talent, but they don't have the same outlet as in Atlanta or a major city. You know what I'm saying? And then some of them are just victims of circumstance. Or like we were saying before, there's some hard artists that just couldn't escape that trap. They were trapped.
Ooh.
So anytime we do a mixtape and they get some motion, they got to go do a bid, or they got to do this, or they
Mm.
got legal problems, or this, that, and the third. So there's been some victims of circumstance, but I've been fortunate to say like, anybody that we felt like was special was supposed to be that guy became that guy. You know what I mean?
Mhm. And it's so interesting that you just started naming states. So I'm right here in Charlotte,
Big
and
old
I
shout out.
talk to a lot of artists, a lot of entertainment people here in the area, DJs, radio personalities, and I always ask them, why is it that this area has so much talent, but I feel like they're stuck and they can't like get out, or they can't, or Charlotte doesn't have like a sound, or the Carolinas doesn't have a sound, or they're not big like Atlanta or Memphis or something. Like, what is it about the Carolinas to where it's just so, it feels like they're stuck?
The biggest thing you got to know, and I think that in Atlanta it started to kind of show now after
Mhm.
so many years. The biggest thing I tell when I come to the Carolinas or Virginia or anywhere else, I'm like, yo, before y'all, I'll help you however I can. I always want to help, right? But before you get to me, y'all gotta help each other.
Mhm.
Y'all gotta stick together. Like when you see the think about this. Let's say you just, I don't know, wherever you are, right? And there's four other women that you know, right?
Mhm.
Those four other women is at a dining room table talking, having a real conversation, locked in, right?
Mhm.
What's your natural response over there sitting by yourself
To go over there.
and unify?
Yeah.
That simple.
Mm.
It's that simple. Get together and say, man, we doing the Charlotte, North Carolina compilation. The what is it, Queen City? It's Queen
Yep.
City? We doing the Queen City compilation. It's
So,
immediately you're gonna get a fall. Man, why ain't on there, bro? Y'all hating. No, it's all good, bro. Come on, come jump on it. You
mm.
know what that does to Atlanta and Memphis and all the other cities? Man, they got it together. That's how Atlanta appeared. I knew because I know family business, it ain't really always like that, right? And some of that family business is starting to come out now. But
Mhm.
as a person who was one of the gatekeepers per se for it, I would never speak on it. They'd be like, so and so, they cool, right? I'm like, yeah, they brothers.
Mhm.
Sure. So it's
Mm.
just like, man, united we stand, divided we fall. And I think
Absolutely.
that that's the biggest issue in some of the other markets. It's like, yes, call DJ Scream, but I'm from Atlanta. I can help you. I've helped artists outside the city. I'm not saying that I don't want to help and I can't help. But what I'm saying is y'all got to help yourselves first.
Mm. Ooh. You just preached a whole sermon. You
True.
confirm the conversations I've been having because I'm not from here. So I was just a little confused because I'm from Philly, and like you said, it looks like a united front. It may not be, but they gonna come together in my city and make it look like they all good. For some reason, when I got here, it just didn't feel that way. It felt so disjointed, and I couldn't figure out why.
Uh, it leaks into just black people and the crab in the bucket and everybody wanting to be the biggest. I played my part in this city. It was never about me.
Mm,
Even when I had a moment when it kind of everybody was like, it's all about you. I'm like, yeah, I'm here as a humble servant. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
ooh,
placed here to try to help push people forward. So I never got into an egotistical thing. I never hated. People know that. Like whoever it was, like when whoever's at the top, or if it's a new young DJ, you know what I did to the young DJs? Everybody is my witness. We got a whole ensemble of like 15 DJs in Hoodrich. I reach out and show love, help them,
mm,
and reach them up. And I used to tell my young DJs, bro, I want you to be 100 times bigger than I ever was. See
absolutely.
what I'm saying? And I want you to have that opportunity because that's what it's about. That's why sports gets bigger.
Mm,
Sports gets bigger because those athletes tell the young boys, hey, this is where you should not mess up and you can become bigger. So LeBron can make 10 times more money than somebody in the 90s.
mhm,
And now the kids right now is making LeBron money in their first 5 years. That's what we're supposed to do. Like each one teach one, pull each other up. But
absolutely.
that's just something that's way deeper than just cities is in our community where it's like, I want to be that. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? I want to be the biggest. Me and Bank don't be tripping. We know we got something where we actually impact people's lives. I can't go to the grocery store without somebody saying, your podcast does this for me and that's important. It's
Right.
purpose driven. You know what I'm saying? So when it's
Absolutely.
purpose driven, you're not worried about, hey, if some awards come, cool. I got awards all in my cool. I'm grateful. I'm not being ungrateful. It's just that, all right, after you look at this award and nod and say, oh, this is cool, you know what I'm saying? I got some flowers. It's time to keep working.
Hmm. Yep. Absolutely. Well, I'm so glad we had that conversation because I think it was needed, especially to hear just the outside view of the Carolinas or any other city, just that whole message of unity and coming together and making sure that we do things collectively as a culture, even outside of music, like you just said, as a culture. I actually just made a post yesterday and was like, the Black community can really take some notes from the Jewish community. I don't care if they're right, wrong, or indifferent, they are never going to go against each other, especially on a public platform. They just ain't gonna do it.
I just said that.
So
Family business is family business.
there you go, all day. So in today's music industry, do you think talent still wins, or has marketing and social media become the bigger factor?
Okay. Shit. Yeah, I mean, um, you know what I realized from my young homies
Uh-oh.
that even if I don't think that because a lot of people are better at social media than me, they might not be better DJs like live at a party, but
Hmm.
because of some of them, that is also a talent. So I had to
Ooh,
realize that at my age and in being the or OG or whatever they say. And it's like, man, it's tough. Like social media is for me, it's tough. For me to
right,
hit the block and hustle is second nature. We can go do that right now.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
For me to get on there and get angles and lighting right, you know how long it took me to set up for this? I'm like, hold on. My wife is like, you look plain. Well, I'm finna look plain, damn it. She gonna put some logo behind me because I'm trying to do it in front of I'm trying to do this and do that. It ain't right. Just make it plain. All right. She'll figure out the rest. Like I just say that to say I admire the people on TikTok and social media because it's the new
Right.
time. I used to kind of think it was just, trolling. There are some people who just make it trolling with no talent. I do feel like.
Well, yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, that is part of the talent. Talent is not enough. You know what I mean? You got
Mm.
to have more than just the talent of knowing how to rap. If you know how to rap and you don't know how to get nobody to hear you rap, then you just rapping.
Ooh.
It's the truth. So I've learned that in talking to like my younger siblings and everything. Like they like you got to do it like this, OG. You know what I'm saying? Like this how you do this. Why would you go out and pass out 1,000 flyers when you can run ads for $5? I mean,
I
this is all
mean,
great logic here. You know what I'm saying? Like, It just is what it is. So we never want to take anything away from talent, but
Right.
talent just ain't enough. It just ain't enough.
Absolutely not. I tell my son that all the time. I'm like, you know how many talented people sleeping under a bridge right now?
Unfortunately.
Like, talent means nothing if you don't execute and if you don't follow up and you don't actually put in the work and the effort that goes
Facts.
behind that talent. So,
Facts.
well, that's a good perspective to have because I think a lot of times we kind of just try to discredit the younger generation because they found a different way to do things. And then we make it as if they're not as good. And
Yep.
they just do it differently, just like we
Mhm.
did it different than our generation before us.
Yep.
So many people know DJ Scream, the DJ, but not necessarily DJ Scream, the entrepreneur. What lessons have business ownership taught you over the years?
Faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta believe. I'm going through it right now. Like I'm actually sitting in my restaurant, right? We've been open 2 months. And that was that I'm me and my wife, we're big faith people, right? So generally, you why would you just open a restaurant? I don't know nothing about restaurants, right? Why would you do a podcast? I didn't know nothing about podcasts. I mean,
Mhm.
obviously at 12 years old, I didn't know nothing about DJing either, right? I say that to say you go off of faith, uh, you embrace the obstacles just as much as the wins, right?
Mm.
Because the obstacles probably teach you more than the wins. And um, there's two sides of it. There's never take no for an answer when you
Mhm.
have that faith, right? And always believe. But there's also, and I have to be intentional about saying this, there's also being real with yourself, right? We talk about this all the time on Big Facts. When do you quit rapping?
Uh-oh.
Right?
Uh-oh.
Well, there's some rappers that made it at 33 years old. That was rapping
Yeah.
since 16. So that tells you you shouldn't quit, right?
Mm.
But if you're 47 and you're on child support and you're getting evicted and you anyway, I'm gonna let you fill in the rest of the gaps. I'm just saying, like you gotta be real about it too. Like you can't you gotta be real about it. Um when I was signed to Atlantic Records and I was doing records like kind of like DJ Khaled, you know what
Mhm.
I realized? I can do this, but I don't love this.
Oh.
I don't love this part of it.
Mhm.
I'm capable of doing it. I did some dope records. I don't love this.
Mhm.
I love interviewing. I love radio. I love podcasting. I love touring. I love doing parties. I love teaching other DJs the craft. I love doing mixtapes, obviously. And I
Mhm.
love the studio. But I don't particularly love putting together collaborative records.
Mm.
And I had to be real with myself. And I
Mhm.
felt like if I went the distance, I probably would have been successful enough, but it probably wouldn't have been as successful as me. I don't drive to my podcast dreading it.
Mm.
I hurry. I drive fast. I'm excited. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
When I'm leaving the house for all night studio sessions and leaving my family, and also say family and a family man is part of it. I'm like, damn, I really want to be with my daughter. I really
Mhm.
want to be in the studio at 8 in the morning with these niggas. Pardon my
Mhm.
French. So I say that just to say, like, always have faith, never give up, know what you got. But let's be realistic here. Uh, maybe at 47, when you're facing all of that, then you always continue rapping as a hobby. But if
Mhm.
it hasn't become a career, aka a career, I tell people career means it pays your bills and you depend on it to pay your bills,
Mhm.
then you got to know when it's a hobby.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you just said that. So glad you just said that because I've had that conversation and they yell at me, "You'll never stop rapping." I'm like,
You don't have to
I
stop
didn't say
rapping.
stop. Like, you can still do it, just
You,
not
it's
for a living because
it's
you're
just
not
like
making any money.
it's just like singing or poetry. You should never stop if you feel you're talented, or if it's a release. You should never stop. You just got to be realistic about if this is going to pay your bills. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying. I would
yeah,
not be DJing and doing all this if it didn't pay bills. It would be a hobby in my bedroom, my basement.
right. Like, I don't think that's hard to. I don't think
Is it?
that's
No,
hard to
no, no, no,
fathom.
no. It's hard.
Well, I mean, to understand. I know some people, the people that are rapping don't want to
Oh,
hear
it's
that.
hard to understand when you get 50-year-olds at open mics. It's hard to understand.
That is so disturbing.
I'm just saying, and I'm not even trying to. People be thinking I'll be coming down hard. Nah, I just want you to take care of your kids.
That part. But see, then they'll push back and they'll say, well, y'all don't say that about other genres of music.
Other genres of music, we don't. They don't have. They don't even have open mics. They know when they ain't made it. Listen, Tommy is the bartender at the local bodega and serves, and he's the top bartender until he gets a gig that pays enough for him to stop bartending.
Yeah, because it just makes sense.
It just makes sense. We the only ones when we rapping and then it don't work in 5 years. Niggas hating. Niggas hating on me. I'm
Yeah,
gonna show them. And you gonna show them kids that these.
yeah.
I
Listen,
just, I just want to create the balance. Like people definitely misinterpret and think that I'm coming from a not a loving place because I've helped so many artists. It's
right.
not that. It's just that there are some artists that would be great managers. There are some artists that would be great writers.
Absolutely.
So you got to understand, like, what you know how long I rap? That should be one of your questions. Ask me how long. How
Did you
long did
rap?
you rap?
I
Did
have
you ever
no
rap?
idea.
2 days.
You know what?
I said, "Oh boy, I ain't good at this. This don't sound good. This don't sound good. I think I need to find me some turntables or something,
Oh
beat
my
machines,
God.
something. I'm whack. I'm my
Yo,
own worst critic. I'm
that
whack.
is hilarious. At
Oh, that's
least
the
you
truth.
knew.
God told me. God tell me to. That's another thing. Pray about y'all music, man.
Hmm.
Pray to God. God, send me a sign. Is
They
this
don't
it?
want to hear it though. If,
Well,
like
if you don't want to hear from God, because
they
don't listen to your mama, because your mama going. Well, it depends on your mama. My mama, rest her
I'm
soul,
gonna
will keep it
tell you.
real.
I'm gonna tell
But
you.
but your mama might not. Mama might be lying to you.
Yeah, I need them to get around people that'll be honest with them, but they won't. They're gonna get around the people that'll tell them what they want to hear, especially when it comes to artistry. Like people don't want that's their baby, so they don't want to hear the bad. I don't know. If I go to open mic night as a 50-year-old, I'm getting up. I'm leaving.
Oh, I got plenty of you can go and see them today. They got
Y'all
their
gotta do better.
chains,
Come
they got
on,
their
y'all.
chains, they got their Beijing. Then you're not trying to embrace being older.
Let the gray come out. We good. We
Let
like
the
the dark
grays
color.
out, bro.
Not the Beijing. I can't. Oh my God.
Beijing dripping on the white shirt.
Oh man, this is terrible.
This is the truth, man. Just keep it real with yourself, man. I ain't saying like, again, there's some hard rappers in their 30s and 40s, and we all know the story like Ross and 2 Chainz. They made it in their
Right.
30s, mid 30s at that, I think. But you know, that's just a different situation.
Yes.
And they
And that's
became a
always
hell of
the
a
example.
businessman too. They became businessmen. So
That part.
that's that. They made some type. I have a. Maybe it should be 5 years. Maybe I shouldn't say 3 years. But I have a 3 year rule on anything that I
Oh,
do. If it don't make no money in 3 years, I ain't doing it.
oh, well,
And maybe I'm wrong. I'm speaking. This is me saying maybe it should be 5, maybe it should be 7, maybe it should be 10, maybe it should be forever. I'm just telling you, me personally, I don't
mm,
know how long my journey is. I got about 2 to 3 years for this
mm,
before it makes some type of money. I ain't saying we
right.
balling, but it got to make some type of money.
I agree. I think that's a good, you know, scale.
That's what
Yeah,
I do.
absolutely. So Hoodrich Entertainment has become a respected brand in hip hop. What was the original vision behind Hoodrich and what has allowed it to remain relevant for so long?
You know, when you talk about Hood Rich, you talk about my partner Rip, me and my partner Rip, shouts to Rip. We started Hood Rich. And the vision was honestly, we had an artist uh, that was basically looking at kind of like having an artist like any other brand. But then I kind of became the artist as a
Oh,
DJ. The mixtapes took off. Then we started doing a lot of marketing and pushing a lot of other careers forward. You know what I mean?
mhm,
So our vision was always just that and the simple of being that we came from an element of just loving, the streets and street music and everything like that. Our vision was to always say, hey, let's learn this and teach this and make it easier for people. That was our thing. That was our thing again with all the names I learned, I named earlier, like just to help people get from point A to point B, with people they could trust and respect from our perspective. Because you can come from streets in the element and get in this industry, and it's a little weird because there's a lot of people not speaking your language. We've been licensed for a long time where it's kind of like we'll tell like the labels and the people fresh from the block, y'all saying the same thing, y'all just saying it different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what Hoodrich is from that perspective. Then it's an ensemble of DJs, 15 plus of the most powerful DJs in the culture for some years now. It's true to Atlanta, it's true to the South, but it's true to the culture as a whole. We don't just say we only work with people from the South or Atlanta. And I think that we were able to accomplish those things. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that name and those tags are a part of hip hop culture and history really forever.
Yes.
It's always just humbling. You know what I'm saying? So that's Hoodrich for you.
Okay, Hoodrich. I know that's right. So you mentioned the language between artists and street guys, labels and street guys, and what they're talking about. So what do you feel about like the labels, major labels, and artists with being on a independent side? Do you feel like artists should stay on the independent side? Because it seems like the way that things are going now, it's kind of, I don't want to say easier, but it's like they're building their own audiences, like they're building their own brands now compared to back in the day where you had to be with a label to do anything.
Yeah, I think honestly, it comes down to, I always tell artists this in the most basic way possible. If you're lazy, go get a deal ASAP. And you know you're lazy. You can be talented and lazy. There's a lot of people who are very talented and lazy. If you need to depend on a lot of other people to make decisions for you and show you every part of the way, if you're not good at taking those risks and potentially losing, if it's not for the faint at heart, the weak at heart, go get a deal ASAP. If you're talented and they offer you, if you got what it takes to say, man, I'm okay with spending 50 or 100,000 on myself and losing it all. Okay with that. Then you can be an independent. You can independently think. It's almost the same as like a relationship per se. The independent woman, right? The independent woman is saying, I'll take what come with that. I'm gonna pay my own mortgage, my own bills. I don't need nobody for nothing. That's what they say, right?
Right.
You got to be okay with that. There's nothing wrong with saying, I ain't okay with that. I want a husband or a man. It's okay. You dig what I'm saying? It's the same thing in the music industry. It's like, are you willing to put I'm an independent, right? I'll put it all on the line. I've done it 10 times. I'll do it 10 more. I believe in me. I believe in God first.
Right.
But God made me, so I believe in me. Right. So that's just me, and I won't even blink. My wife would be like, "You did what?" It's gonna be all right. I don't know when it's gonna be all right, but it's gonna be all right. but that's because you can't. There's nothing like believing in yourself. This is probably in music and in business. Having to go through the turbulence. You a hustler, I know you get it, right? And then the wire comes.
Whew.
And the wire might take 3 days or 3 years or 13 years. But when it finally comes, then I'm going to Jamaica for a month.
Yeah.
That's just what independency and hustling and entrepreneurship is. If you're not built for that, that's okay. I don't look down on. I admire one of my close friends is the devout worker. He's cool with that. He said, "Boy, I could not have the stress of what you be thinking about. I need my check every Friday." I said, "But it's always gonna be the same check." Cool. And I respect that.
Right.
He's happy. I couldn't be happy. That's just how I'm wired. Like my check got to go like this. Listen.
You just made something so simple that I never even thought about. Like that whole, if you want to lose this, go ahead, you good. Because I don't think a lot of artists even understand how much money it takes to be an artist.
Oh, no.
They just see the glitz and the glam, and I'm gonna go in the studio and make this
That's
song
it.
and it's gonna be a hit.
Shit, you think these boys getting 250 a show didn't take no risk?
Tuh.
When they say Pluto get 300-400, I said he deserve $1 million. The risk he took,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. You got like that. Look, you got to be willing to see it. Look, put it on the
Well,
line.
that's the same. It's the same way with the women who be trapping out the weaves and the waist trainers and all that, and they don't spend they last on it. They go get rich, and people be hate. Well, they ain't do nothing but just sell some weave. You didn't.
Trapping
You're a
weave
customer. You buy it. You don't sell
hilarious.
it. They sold it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I respect. I
Oh yeah.
wholeheartedly say these two statements. I respect entrepreneurs and hustlers and people of faith, right? But I equally respect the worker who
Mhm.
has the discipline to get up every day, same time, same script, stay focused, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And just make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we need workers and we need entrepreneurs. The world don't
That's the
work without it.
balance. That's the balance.
Absolutely. So, what's one mistake you see aspiring entrepreneurs and artists repeatedly making when trying to build a brand?
Not having vision or
Mm,
purpose. I tell people, well, I do consulting. So when I consult like labels or even businesses, right?
mhm,
I go back to a very simple business, uh, a very simple business practice you should use, which is a mission statement,
mm,
right? So anytime in any of my businesses, I lose sight too. You know what I'm saying? I go
mhm,
back to that mission statement. Oh, the
mhm,
mission statement for Big Facts is this. The mission statement for Hoodrich is this. The mission statement for our nonprofit is this.
mhm.
So it gets you focused. It's like, this is why I do this. I have to remember why I started doing this.
Yeah.
Have a mission statement, have a purpose. Because you could be so many people, you would interview 20 people right now and they ask them, so why do you do this? Oh, just I'm trying to turn up. All right, cool. It's a good mission statement. I can see that mission statement.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to turn up, trying to go crazy.
No.
Trying to
That,
show these folks. I'm like,
oh,
yo,
that is such a
it's just, and I don't mean to sound like the nerd. Like it's just, I've been on both sides. I've stayed in the hood.
mhm,
I've stayed in the nice areas. I've been up. I've been down. Like I just know that if you, Jay Z's, use Jay Z, and they're like, oh, Jay Z again, right? But he's mastered the blueprint of marrying what he learned there and what he
mhm,
learned here and bringing it together. It's important. It's important not to. I've been with iHeart Radio for 10 years,
mhm,
and I come from the block into iHeart, but
mhm,
I took what I learned there and used non-traditional ways to continuously remain relevant in a
mhm,
corporation. I can't just go. I tell them all the time, I can't just go black and white. I can't do it. So
mhm.
if y'all can't deal with that, then respectfully, you know what I'm saying? But you got to
Yeah.
take what you learn from the element, but at the same time, and take it into corporate per se. But you should also take what you learn from corporate and apply it to the element too, because it can
Mhm,
help you. So you can't just sit in the boardroom with people who got billions of dollars to invest in the artist and they ask you a simple question, why do
mm.
you do this? And you say, because I'm trying to go crazy. They're not going to give you any money.
No.
Better have a mission statement because I come from so and so and so, North Carolina, the home of this, this, and this, and this. I'm trying to tell my story and da 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 and bring more
Mm.
people out of there.
Man, you over here preaching. Let me tell you. I used to manage an artist.
Hmm.
And we used to go into meetings with labels or people that were willing to, well, thinking they were wanting to invest in him.
Hmm.
And they would ask him questions. And the answers weren't always what needed to be said. Um, and not that he was doing anything neglectful or malicious or anything like that. He just wasn't prepared. And it just wasn't things that I could give him. Like I can tell you certain things, but they want to hear your authentic voice and what it is that you want and what you bring and who you are and what they're investing in. So like we go back to what you said, the authenticity. If they can't feel that, if it's not genuine, probably not going to invest.
A lot of this is just, none of this is rocket science, right?
No,
Like,
it's not.
it's just taking the time to sit down and think about what you want and how you're gonna get it.
Yeah,
It's that simple. Like
it
sometimes
is.
people are thinking about so much about what they want, but they haven't thought about how they're gonna get there.
Mm,
Like jumping in the car and riding without a destination. You don't run out of gas.
yeah,
So
you
you
got.
gotta be intentional about,
There you
you
go.
know, if I want to be, everybody has that artist, right? They don't want to be like Ross, he a boss, he get money. Okay,
Mhm,
cool. But okay, you need to study not just his raps and the core and his houses and cars. You need to study how he got there, his
mm,
business structure, his mentality. You know, he has books that you should read too.
mm,
So that's the thing. Like
mm.
I study, still study. Like I study successful entrepreneurs, not in music. I study successful entrepreneurs. Study, talking about to a T. And I realized every time I do more studying, I got to get my shit together. And everybody thinks I
Mhm.
got my shit together.
Right.
The truth. So everybody like, bro, you got it together. I'm like, hell no, nigga, I ain't even got started. Like, I got to get my
Absolutely.
shit together.
Hmm. But you said something important. They have to read.
Now, why not read? I read, I don't want to cap. I stopped in April. Life got a little crazy, but I always read 2 books a month.
See, that right there is that's knowledge that the young people need. You read 2 books a month. Start with 1 book, half a book. I don't know, a pamphlet. Just read something.
Read something.
Read my book.
Read.
I don't know. Read
Yeah,
something.
definitely read. Definitely, please. Available
Yeah.
now.
I think sometimes people and I think actually recently people have been really hard on education as if it's not important. And I think that's a dangerous space to be in because like you just said how you marry the corporate world with the street world, you put them together. Education and life experience have to go together. We need both of
Yes.
them, even if it's self-taught. You don't have to go to a school, a university, anything like that, but you do need to educate yourself. It's really
Yep.
important. So,
Yeah.
because being able to answer a basic question should be natural, and it should just be easy for you to tell somebody.
That's it. There is a place where, and this is not to knock any of these brothers, there is a place where you are content being like a Little Wayne brand as a rapper, or I guess you could say Kendrick or certain people, and you're like, I don't really want to talk to people. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I just want to rap. There's a place, and that's okay with that, but you have to make sure you have the right team that's designed for that. You know what I
You
mean?
got to be
Like,
that good.
and you have to be that talented to where you're gonna tell them, I'm not doing it. Just be honest. I'm
Mhm.
not doing that. I'm too good to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm too good at what I do to do that. You know what I mean? And they have to believe in you. So there's a place where it is. And then listen, oh boy, I wonder this
Uh-oh.
boy, I don't know if they're gonna hear this. I gotta say it now, I'm a Capricorn. It's on my mind, I gotta say it. I can't hide it. But could you imagine? He's huger than life. He's bigger than life, right? But could you imagine where Kanye would be if he never spoke to anybody? The
Ooh.
collateral damage, like some people don't need to talk to everybody.
Mm-mm.
I'm just being honest.
Mm-mm.
I would
Yeah.
not. I would put Kanye in the studio and throw away the key.
Just stay there. Just stay there,
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
Now that's a good example. That's a great example.
Just saying. It
Man.
is not because he's a bad person or the things that he's saying is wrong or that's all up for debate and opinion.
Hmm.
I'm just saying that
Genius.
I probably there was a point where I was like, there's no one messing with him.
Mm.
But some of his antics have made me the antics will influence your music. People are
Yeah.
like, no, it don't have nothing to do with it. It does. Chris Brown is Michael Jackson. If You know what I mean? If he doesn't have certain antics. Not to knock any of his brothers. I'm just speaking big facts. It's
Your
just
reputation precedes you.
your reputation precedes you. So sometimes I think Kendrick, no, I'm not going to talk to these people because then I'm going to have to tell the truth. And then when I tell the truth, then what?
Yep.
So just, I don't want to talk to people.
Yeah.
Does anybody talk to Sade?
No,
She's an icon.
she is. Wow. Never even thought
She's an
about that.
icon. We don't know what she thinks. We don't know what she think about nothing.
Nope.
We just
Mm,
know great music, timeless music, and a
mm.
pretty face singing on the
That's it.
stage every now and blue moon. That's her legacy. On the other hand, God
Mm.
bless her soul. Whitney Houston,
Ooh wee.
it's a different legacy. We love Whitney, but it's a
Mm.
different legacy.
Absolutely. Dang.
So you have to know when there's artists. I couldn't imagine Ti not talking. He needs to talk. That's what Tip does. But Pop
Yeah,
will talk.
for
He pop
sure.
it. You know what I'm saying? Ross pops it. He talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 50 pops it. He talk.
Ooh,
Right?
Lord. Yes, God.
Jay-Z ain't gonna talk too much. He'll talk, but no, he ain't talk.
Yeah.
Beyonce ain't talking at all. I happen to know Virgos, so I know why Virgos don't talk.
Glad
I
I ain't
know
no
why.
Virgo.
I know why Virgos don't talk. Yeah, I ain't got time to be talking.
But that's true because back in the day, we didn't know anything about artists other than their music. We were just happy to hear their music. And now it's like, I think I know too much. I don't want to know all of this. This is too
Way too
much.
much. I don't want to know about your tummy tuck. I don't want to know.
No.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know that.
Mm-mm.
I ain't even want to know. Just keep it a buck with you. Like, I mean, I get it. I get it. I don't want to know all this about Diddy. I don't want to know
Oh my
this.
God. Listen, I have had enough.
I don't want to know this about him.
Oh, it's a lot.
Whatever. That's his business.
That's a lot. I don't need.
Now we don't go for abuse. Abuse is bad
But the
all
other
across the
stuff,
board.
I don't.
But if you like feathers tingling on your ear or whatever when you are intimate, that's your business, bro. That ain't got
Yeah,
nothing to
I
do with
didn't never want to be in Diddy's bedroom ever in my life. I didn't need to see none of it. Yeah, it's too much. We have too much access now.
It's crazy.
We have too much access. I agree. So Big Facts. Oh Lord, the Big Facts podcast has become one of the most influential and respected podcasts in hip hop. Why do you think the show has resonated so strongly with audiences?
Authenticity, same word. It you know, when you create anything, I've talked about mission statements and authenticity. Uh when there's a thing and it's good and
Mm,
it's moving forward, then you're probably gonna be tested. Um one of both of our partners we salute, like Revolt and Black Effect, were very intentional on us being us and not changing that for no sponsor for nobody, right?
mm,
Oh, but that didn't even really matter if they were intentional on it because we were already intentional on it. Do you know
mhm,
what I mean? So, oh, I tell people, even though it might be a longer path, if you stay true to yourself and true to why you do something, it's going to work out.
mhm,
It's like statistically proven it's going to work out
mm,
if you're doing the right thing and doing what you're supposed to be doing. You have to again assess that too.
yeah.
uh, there's moments, there's culture moments, there's personal moments. I tell you how many people walk up to me and Bank and just like, man, don't stop. I get so much game and so many gems from your podcast. I love the
Mm,
uncomfortable conversations. I
mm,
love the conversations. uh, you know it's just really a platform and a safe place for our culture for a lot of the people who I feel get alienated
mm,
from the rest of the culture. Like we might not talk proper all the time. You know
mhm.
what I'm saying? It might not be a young kid might come over there that we don't know what they talking about. I don't know what they talking about, right? I can't even understand what dude's saying. But does that mean he don't deserve a voice?
Mm,
Because no, a man and a woman are completely different. And I can only tell you, being married, you know, uh, 8 years, I can only tell you, my experience, but I'm not here to tell you it's perfect. I'm not here to tell you I'm perfect, she's perfect, nothing like that.
Mhm.
I can give you game on faith and God and centering your relationship around God and just love and just knowing that someone's there for you and you're there for them. I can give you the basics. But
Mhm.
trying to figure a woman out or a woman trying to figure a man out, that's really the problem. That's why I be sitting there looking like, all right, but I do agree with Bank on a lot. I do think that, and we won't. It's a whole other podcast.
Oh Lord.
I do think that people, not just women, people know what they're getting into, but they think they can change what they're getting into.
Facts. Big
So
facts.
you know what comes with what you're getting into, and you
Mhm.
just gotta take what come with it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think that's a big part of it, changing people in
Mm.
gender wars. And my personal testament is I was smart enough to know I wasn't ready for nobody. I
Mm.
wasn't ready. I gotta work on myself. I wasn't even. I used to tell women that before my marriage, and I'd be like, I wouldn't put you through that.
Oh.
I'm not a good person yet. I'm not saying a bad person, but I'm not a person. I'm not a good man yet for a woman.
Mhm.
I'm not.
People get into stuff, knowing
People
what they're getting into.
they know what they're getting into, and you have to know what you're getting into, and you also have to know where you are in your journey. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
If you're not ready, you're not ready for whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of things with relationships. I think people fall in love maybe sometimes, or whatever the case is, with the idea of
Mm.
what they want it to be.
I
So I
agree.
don't have any expectations in my union other than us being faithful and loyal. I
There
don't
you
have
go.
other expectations. I don't have expectations that you're going to be perfect every day. I don't have an expectation that you won't fall short. I won't fall short. I don't have expectations. That way I
Mm.
can't be disappointed.
There
You
you
have to
go.
have standards. I get that. Your standards are, these are my standards.
Yeah.
I can't be with an atheist. Okay, cool. That's a standard. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But your expectations is, oh, I know he's going to do this for me on my birthday. Or I know she's going to have that meal just the way I want it when I walk in the door.
Uh-oh.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
that's
think that people get caught up in that. Oh, now if your standards, when we got into that gender wars conversation, if your standards are one of, your standards as far as being infidelity and being faithful and so forth, your standards, you just have to speak on those early. And it
mhm.
can't be a gray area. And people jump into
Woo.
gray areas all the time. They all in the gray area.
Listen. And that's why I wanted to jump through the TV because I was like, I need to say something. Because I felt like there was something that Bank said that I did agree with, but I think that there was some pushback that needed to be had when he was talking about how women come up with scenarios, which we do, and we
Mhm.
come up with this idea that we in this relationship, and ain't nobody had no conversation about this. Ain't nobody said nothing about being exclusive.
Mhm.
But then he went on to say that he's a good boyfriend. He presents that way. So there is a way that he's being that can influence somebody or imply that you are my boyfriend. Not that he's wrong, but she's not being intentional and asking questions either. So,
But here's okay. I had a daughter, and so I had to teach my daughter a lot. She's 4. I got a lot to teach her. Right. Here's the thing. Remember when he was saying, when do that one the clip that went viral, like, so when does your intuition that you were born with tell you that
mhm,
I'm bullshit? I cheat on my cable, I cheat on my taxes, I cheat. Like,
absolutely.
I'm just saying, like, you know what you getting into when you get with the D boy. You know what
Some,
you're getting
well, yeah,
into.
yeah, the D boy, absolutely. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But majority of men show up as a way that they aren't.
No, for sure. But
And we don't know that until
have you tested? You have to test.
you
It's a
definitely have to
game.
test it.
You
But see,
test.
here's the issue with that. Most women weren't raised with men, and we don't know that.
I'll give you
Now,
that.
now when you now my age, now you just look, if you
Yeah.
getting, then that's just
Yeah.
on you. You just stupid.
Yeah.
Like, and we're
Yeah.
talking about like younger girls, and we're trying to raise them and teach them, and they haven't had the dad to come in and teach them these things.
Mhm.
We don't know, and a lot of men ridicule women for choosing the wrong men when we weren't taught how to choose the right men.
All right. You cooking for sure.
I'm just like, can we get some more right men so we ain't got so many bad choices? Goodness
Well,
gracious.
right, men and right woman is subjective because
Well, yeah,
that
for sure.
person actually is right for somebody.
Yeah, I mean like morally right. Like if you are a fuck boy, as Bank like to call them, and you just ain't shit, just tell me what it like. You said it earlier. You said
No,
I
but they
told
might
the
not. They
lady,
might not think they ain't shit. See, that's where it gets complex. That's where it gets
but you said
complex
that you
because
weren't ready.
no, I. That's me though.
Right. So if we had more of that, just tell me up front that you're not ready. Now, if I choose to try to change you,
We talked about that in gender wars too, and what Banks say. Who doing that screen? Like
but
I'm
that's what
just
I'm
telling,
saying. So
but
that's
I'm
why we
telling you
keep having that.
the mindset of a man is one of sometimes making assumptions as well. And the
Mhm.
mindset of a woman is somewhat of making. There's a lot of assumptions, and I'm sorry, I just said it. There's a lot of gray area there that people jump
Yeah.
into. So it's just kind of like my wife was very forward. Look, if you need other woman, cool. I will be your best friend
Mhm.
forever. But I can't deal with no other woman.
Mm.
Or I'm gonna catch a case.
There
She
you
was
go.
very forthcoming about that. And I pretty much was on the same thing. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
deal with that. Or I'm gonna catch a case. So let me tell you the things you have to worry about with me, right? I'm a
Mhm.
workaholic. So I might work on your birthday.
Mhm.
I'm all this these are I'm telling you the things that you have to deal with me, right? She's telling me the things. I'm a summer baby. I need sun and water. So I
Mhm.
might get up and just go to water. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that you just discuss when you have a real, when you're not at the dinner table at Noble dating and on your phone on Instagram, you can actually talk to the person and get to know the person.
Mhm.
That's the gray areas where it's just like, it ain't really that the signs ain't there. If you're
Mm.
sitting at the table with a man and this phone won't stop ringing, hello, the
Yeah.
signs are there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I agree. I
Both
agree.
ways, and I say both ways too. The
Yeah.
signs is there, bro. Like she's giving you the signs of
Yeah.
whatever that may be. So a lot of people should just look inward and blame themselves for their situations. And
Facts.
there are victims. There are good men who have been really good to women, and
Mhm.
I've known these women, and the women have says he ain't he don't do it for me, so I have to go seek
Mm.
elsewhere. But I'm like, hold on, you wanted a nice man who does everything for you, rubs your feet, and takes you on trips. That's just boring. It's just nice. No, I just can't do it.
Send them to me.
I'm just saying,
Me.
this happens both ways, and there are women who will
Absolutely.
cook, clean every square inch,
Woo child.
perfect women who cater and this, that, and the third, and the man will be like, man, bro, she boring.
Yeah.
So I say
So
that just to say my purpose in all of it is we can't solve this because
nope.
it's unsolvable. Trust me, I sat up to 4 in the morning trying to think of how. And oh, that's why similar to entrepreneurship, I leave mine to faith. I prayed for my wife and met her 8 months later. I cannot make that up.
Can you send me the prayer?
It wasn't it wasn't it you know what it was? The prayer entailed first, me not being selfish.
Mm.
First, let me start to become what I need to be the person I need to be for whoever she is. That's where
Mhm.
we start. Let me start it with accountability. I know I ain't right now, this is different. This 40 some year old screen, 22, 3, and no. You know what I mean? I'm some bullshit. So, first, help me fix that. After
Mhm.
I fix that, and that's I feel like I'm ripe per se for
Mhm.
the woman, then show me, give me discernment, show me the signals of this is a woman that you can build with. You don't know when you're building with somebody if it's for a month or 10 years or a lifetime. You don't know. There's still
Mm.
some great relationships that might not go to distance because people grow apart. You just never know.
Yeah.
But the person that I can build with, let me be aware that this is the person. Give me that feeling, give me that insight. And then I knew it.
Mm.
It's not the only woman I met at the time, but I was like, oh, hold on. This feels different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I have to be ready and keep my word on it. And there's gonna be a lot of cold turkey stuff that I gotta cold turkey and focus on this person and do everything that I said I'm supposed to do in my faith to be ready for this person.
Mm.
That's all I can do. I could end up on the losing side of it, or at least back then thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like we could both end up on the losing side of it. It's a risk. A relationship is so
Oof.
very, 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 very similar to entrepreneurship. It ain't fun.
Absolutely. It
It's a
definitely
lot of
is.
faith. It's a lot of detail. It's a lot of what I say earlier. It's a lot of willing to invest it all and lose it all.
Ooh, come on with the
But you
analogy.
gotta be able to do that. And I tell women that I can't bear the pain of you're gonna have to.
You're gonna have
That's what you
to.
want. That's the only way. You're gonna have to go all in. Because
Yeah.
if you never are all in, it ain't gonna be right.
No, it's definitely not. I agree. I'm gonna go all in one day.
It's
No,
coming. It's coming.
nah, I'm actually trying to get all out of something. So
Oh well. Whole
mm,
nother podcast.
we got so many other podcasts with other topics. Last two questions. I ask
Yep.
my guests, every guest to come on my show, the same last two questions.
Mhm.
First one, what's the best advice you've ever received?
Um, outside of like I told you, the parent advice of pray, keep God first.
Mhm.
Um, I did. There was a very wealthy person early in my journey that said, make sure that other people don't believe in you more than you believe in you,
Oh,
because you're gonna have a hard time. He's wealthy, not
mm,
rich, wealthy. Just took a liking to me and was a mentor for some time.
mhm,
Oh, but I had to assess that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're asking everybody else to believe in you. If you're artist, let's just say you're artist,
mhm,
do you believe in you? People take certain things. If that artist be like, man, I'm in the gym, I'm working out, cleaning up my diet, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You're on social media, letting them know I'm investing in myself. And
mhm,
other people, not just the financial part, other people will want to invest in you. You know, I'm gonna repost this. His music cool. I like what he on. So you can show that you can show that you believe in yourself by investing in yourself. We understand the financial component, but outside of that, if you
mhm.
ain't got no money as an artist, that don't mean you can't be in shape.
Ooh,
It's free to be in shape.
come on now.
Just saying.
Yeah, I better take these gems. You preaching, giving y'all some free game here. Last question. If you could go back and talk to 15-year-old Scream, what would you tell him? What advice would you give him?
Oh, you know, 15 on screen was uh it was a lot for 15 on screen because I don't know, I was always meshed into so many worlds. Like I guess I'm exposed to the streets, I'm exposed to corporate, I'm exposed to entrepreneurship. My mom was from the deep south, my father is African. I was exposed to so many different walks of life at once. So to be honest, I was a little bit confused. I was like cultured but confused because I'm like, well, which one is the right way? You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I think I would say 15 to 15 on screen. The right way is your way. You know what I mean? So build
mm,
your own path, what I end up doing, and everything that is being put in front of you is just experience. You know what I'm saying? So that you can use that experience to become who you are. Because who you are is not going to be who you are. We got
mhm,
two different stories, two different journeys, different outcomes, whatever the case is. Yeah, I'll be okay with that. And when I found peace with that after therapy and everything else, like one thing I know every day is I'm at peace. Every day, regardless of what's going on, the world can be on fire. I'm gonna be at peace
yeah.
amongst this fire. I value my peace. So value your peace and take your time and be patient with your journey
Mm,
and be grateful for your outcomes.
come on here. Well, he heard you and he appreciates you just like we do. You are just so amazing. You have been so huge in the culture, still huge in the culture. Everything you pour into the youth, the current generation and the older generation does not go unnoticed. And we love everything that you put out there that you have done, paving the way. Your legacy is solidified for generations to come. So keep doing what you're doing and keep giving back like you give back. And I think your dad's from Ghana, right?
Yep. Ghana, West
Okay,
Africa. Yep. Yep.
absolutely. And
Oh,
you know,
I saw your story. You went over. Yeah. I was surprised you
man,
made it back.
I didn't want to come back.
That's
Oh,
where your man at. You know,
you,
us Ghanaians, we
you
y'all know
you
about
right
that.
there. You might be right. It was a few prospects
You
over
can
there. I was
stay
like,
over
let
there
me get
long
out of
enough,
here.
they'll get you right. You know what I mean?
They were trying to keep me over there. I'm
They're gonna
telling
let
you.
you know what it is, though.
Oh yeah, they are
Yeah,
definitely very honest.
they're gonna let you know what it is. This is what it is. This is what we doing. You be like, hold up, I'm trying to. No, 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 no.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they were playing no games. I'm like, let me go home. Y'all crazy. I got to get out of here. But yeah, Ghana was amazing.
Yeah,
Great time. Man, I got to go back. It was awesome. So
yeah.
we appreciate you. And you tell Big Bang I need to come over there to Big Facts. I need to get on the podcast because I got some stuff to say.
We got more gender wars coming, so I'm
Please.
gonna holler at them. We gonna keep the gender wars going. That's become his own podcast too. So
It's so needed
we
though.
gotta even though I feel like again we'll never fix it.
No.
It's just a conversation that has to be had.
Oh yeah, and just having different perspectives and different experiences is just always good too, because the youth need to hear some feedback from folks that have gone through some stuff. So it's
Yeah.
always good. And I'm sure, I mean, you can let the folks know how to follow you. I'm sure everybody know you, but maybe they don't. You know, some people out of touch. But let
Yeah.
folks know.
Just tap in that DJ Scream, man. I got a lot of positive things. You know, the Scream Foundation, you know what I'm saying? That's for the youth. That's our nonprofit, me and my wife, man. Working on a big back to school now. Of course, Big Facts, the podcast, Revolt TV, Black Effect, the whole Big Facts network. Shouts to all the creators that's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? We're doing some amazing numbers and reaching some dope levels, perspectives with Bank, the DJ Scream show, all of the productions on there. And did I miss anything? Oh, if you're in Atlanta, come to my restaurant, Riverview Grills in Mableton, Smyrna, Georgia. Pull up on me, you know what I mean? Have some nice food to drink. That's my newest entrepreneurial endeavor. I've carefully curated a date night and family spot where you can come in here, jazz, and, you know, enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I can keep going. I'm amazing. I got 20 businesses. So
Oh
just tap
Lord,
in at
you
DJ
know.
Scream. At DJ
Okay.
Scream, just tap in. I'm going to be
I'm gonna have
promoting.
to tell my daughter to come to your restaurant. She lives in Georgia, so
Please tell her to pull up. Please
yeah,
tell her
her
to
and her
pull up.
husband will have a great date night there.
Oh, they will enjoy yourself. Please salute them.
Okay,
And you got to come when you come to the city too. And I also want to
absolutely.
salute you. This is important before I, slide. Like, salute to what you're doing. You know, I've checked out some of your episodes. It's an authentic and conversation, and what you're bringing to the culture is important. So this is just a little positive energy from me to you to keep going, keep
Thank
people
you.
fit too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though I've been BSing, I'm gonna get back on it, but keep people fit and then keep the positive conversations going. And I'm gonna find your book. I saw your book and
You got
I want a copy of your book, but I want it autographed.
absolutely.
I want it
I can
autographed.
send you email me. I got you. Send me your address. I'll send you a copy.
Perfect. Okay. And I will
Absolutely.
read it. I'm gonna read it
For
2 a month.
sure.
Starting back next month.
Absolutely. There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Y'all know I have one announcement to make because my back to school batch is coming as well. August 15th in my hometown, Bristol, Pennsylvania. You don't have to put Kiami's up, just mine. Yeah. We'll be having my event 12 to 6 p.m. Marie Lowe Park. Y'all, please come out and help me. The kids love this event. They look forward to it every year. I bring out horses for them to ride, bouncy house, water, ice, food, book bags, supplies, everything. But I can't do it without y'all. I need sponsors. I need donations, whatever you can do to help your girl out. Either way, we're going to make it happen. It's in honor of my grandmother who passed away on January 6, 2024. Evelyn Joyce Leggett. It is my nonprofit, Evelyn's Joy Community Outreach. And I love giving back to my community, especially from where I'm from, because I want the kids to know that you don't have to stay stuck there. And it's a big old world out here that you can go and see. So I come back every year and I actually knock door to door to every person in the neighborhood that I grew up on and give them a flyer to invite them out. So make sure y'all come out August 15th, 2026, 12 to 6 p.m. at Marie Lowe Park in my hometown, Bristol, Pennsylvania. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, share, everything, all the things. Follow your girl. I got a lot coming up. And see, DJ Scream said he need to get back in that gym. I got a fitness app about to drop. The Core Queen Fitness app is about to drop, but it's an app like no other, y'all. We got our own community in there. Y'all get to talk to me every Friday. Ask me whatever questions you want in there. We got challenges going on in there. Every workout, I actually did the workouts and I put the videos in there for y'all to follow. Look, y'all, I'm tired still from doing this, but the app is coming out. It's about to drop. I'm excited about it. It'll be on Apple and it'll be on the Google Play Store. So be on the lookout for the drop, for the apparel. All of that is coming out this month. So I'm excited for this platform. And I appreciate you again, DJ Scream. And we
Salute.
will
Much
see you
love to you.
soon. You're
right.
thank you. Bye, y'all.
Salute.
If I had one wish, I can be there to spend more time with you. If I had one wish, shopping bags, popping tags, do it all for you, yeah. If I had one wish, I can make all of your dreams come true, girl. If I had one wish, you would never sleeping all alone, I won't leave you lonely. Baby, you know that I'm busy. I be ripping and run the streets, I'm trying to get it. Gotta take care of my children. Baby mama, they just be tripping, they don't get it. And I know it ain't like I put you last, but it ain't the case. I be so busy grinding, trying to make a way. I hope you can understand, just be patient, babe. Oh girl, go ahead and set the date, let me know just the time and place that you wanna just rearrange for, so we can reunite. You got me so excited, give you everything you wish for. If I had one wish,